What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Quincy, and today's video, I want to talk to y'all about um the secret sauce to trading that I've recently applied to my trading. Um, as you can see here, some executions from today. Um, took 3 setups, they all ended up winning. 2 setups, they all ended up winning, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Well, kinda we are here to talk about. But let's get into the video and the sauce of the video. The sauce of the video is going to be risk management. So, discipline, patience, conviction, execution. So, for our risk management plan, I'm going to give y'all a risk management plan. I think that's how you spell management, right? Risk management plan. So, um, you got to kind of understand how many trades you're taking in a day. Me, typically, I don't take more than 1 or 2 setups a day. Right? And your maximum overall risk, like I would say your maximum overall daily loss should be 1%. If you're losing more than 1% in a day, like there's an issue and there's a problem. You need to apply risk management to your trading, because there's no reason you should be risking more than 1%, especially on prop firms where you only get $2,000 worth of drawdown. If you do the math, it's kind of simple. Where's my drawing tool? That's marker. It's kind of simple if you do the math. So we're gonna draw up the math real quick. So you get, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, we might just have to type. I can't draw for nothing on. Actually, I'll try to draw. It's all good. Take out the highlighter. So you get a 50K challenge, right? That's a $2,000 account. So we got a $2,000 account, or $2,000 worth of drawdown. Some accounts are different, it varies. Some are 2,500, but we'll just say 2,000 to keep the math simple. So you thinking, oh, I have 50K account, that means I have 50,000. No, you don't have 50,000. You have, when you buy these accounts, you're purchasing the drawdown. So you have $2,000 worth of drawdown, right? If we're risking, 1% of 50K, 1% of 50K, so 1%, 50,000. All right. 1%, 50K, that's gonna be $500, right? That is literally 4 trades and you're done. Literally. That's your maximum drawdown. 4 trades. You get 4 trades. Terrible. Now, let's reduce our risk to, we're not doing this. So, delete. How can I quickly delete all this? Okay. What you want to focus on is not 1% on these accounts. but you want to focus on half a percent. Because now, okay, now we kind of, you feel me? When you're risking 0.5% of 2,000, now we're kind of in there. Now we're risking, you feel me, 200, I think. Well, a 50K 200 would be 250.5. So 250 a trade is your risk. Um, Even that is still quite high to me on the 50K account, because now you get 8 trades. So do this math. 1% on the 50K, 8 trades. Two half a percent on the 50. Well, damn it, I got it mixed up. 4 trades, half a percent, 8 trades. Okay, now let's go one step further. A quarter percent, you get 16 trades. Now, this is where it's starting to make sense. Right here. This is where it starts to make sense. Quarter percent and half a percent. So quarter percent of 50K. Quarter percent of 50K, 0.25% of 50K is going to be, it's simple, easy math. What's half of 250? 125. 125 should be your risk per trade. 250 is more of a heavier risk. So as you're starting your account, our focus is, you know, building a buffer or building a cushion to where we could turn this 8 trades into, 12 or 10 trades. Then we could start going sizing up to half a percent. So our focus should be, let's build up, about 2% or build up about 1% in profits. So if we build up 1%, what did we say 1% was? Let me put the dollar amount next to. So 1% is 500, half a percent, 250, 125. So we want to build up a cushion in our 50K account. So by doing that, we're gonna risk 125 a trade until we build up about $500 worth of cushion. Okay? So now I'm gonna build up $500 worth of cushion. Now I'm gonna introduce y'all to, the mindset and the mental game of trading. So I have, let's see, how can I do this? All right. This is how we're gonna do this. This is how you play the game of trading. So we're gonna use quarter percent risk. We want to build our account up to 50,500. So basically 2,500 is what we want to build. Or, well, it trails you. The drawdown trails you. So let's just say, 50,500, right? That's so ugly. 50,500. That's what we're trying to build our account up to. So if we're risking 125, we're gonna have to catch two 1 to 2 risk reward trades. So now we come here and look. I don't want to move this, but I kind of got to. Okay, we could just move it down for right now. I want y'all to see my desk so I can explain this good. Okay. So now y'all see this. All right, this side right here, this is going to be the market's money. This is the market. This is our money. So let's say we start off with nothing. Okay, I'm coming into my brand new trading account. The greens, right? Greens are 1/4% risk. Blacks are 0.5% risk. And then reds are 1% risk. We don't care for these. We just want to take these. We don't care to risk these. We just want to get to these. So we're going to start off. Market's money is over here. We're coming into the day. Let's say, yeah, we're going to risk 1/4%. So every time I come into the day, this is my maximum amount of money I'm willing to lose for the day. So I'm willing to lose a little bit more than 0.5%. So 0.75% is what I'm willing to lose in a day. So I come into the day, I see a solid setup, I take the setup, boom, I want to throw, 2 chips, basically 0.5% on the trade. So I'm going to scale in one. Once I see it going into my favor and it's looking good, I'll scale in another. Boom, we have 0.5% locked into the trade. Now, what am I trying to make? Risking this. We're either trying to make, so this would be 122.50. So we would be trying to make one of these, a 1%, because that's 500. So we would risk, I could honestly make this simpler. So we come in, we say we're just going to risk 125 on the trade to make 250. Boom. Or we could just continue to stack our greens. So 125 to make 125, 250. Boom. We're going to risk 1 chip to make 2 chips, possibly even 3 chips. Okay? Boom. TP hits. We make 3. We win 3 chips. 125, 250, 375. Boom. Done for the day. Call it a day. We lock in our profits that we just made on our account. Next day comes in. Okay, let's say I take one more trade and I lose. Okay, cool. We give back 1. Call it a day. Usually I call it a day after a win. You should be calling it a day after you win either way, or be using extremely tight stop losses. So extremely tight break evens, like being cool with break evens. A break even is perfectly fine. You should strive for break evens. Anyways, we locked in. We risked 1 chip and we came out the day. We came out the day with 3 chips. Lock it in. Lock it in right here. That's our money. Okay, come in the next day. Okay, let's say oh, it's a high quality trade. It's a Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. Mondays, by the way, we're low risk 1 setup a day. Mondays and Fridays. Okay, but Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, those are good trading days. For me and from what I've back tested, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I have a high win rate on those days. I have a low win rate, low R multiple on Mondays and Fridays from my back testing. So we come in Tuesday. Now let's say I'm gonna put, two of my chips, because at the end of the day, we still have drawdown to work with. It's not like, we have zero money, we can't give back what we made. No, we could come into the next day, put, 0.5% on a trade. So 0.5%, 250. We're gonna try to catch a 1 to 2 risk reward. So 250 to make a black, or to make 4 more greens. My goal is to rob all the greens. I want all these. I want all these first. This is what I'm coming for first, is the greens. And then as you start, extracting profits from the market, you can start to pay yourself as you stack up your chips. So we're gonna come in risk 250 to make 500. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're only giving up 2 to make this, right? Cool. Boom. We win the trade. We lock in 4 more chips. Now you see we're stacking up a little bit. Coming the next day. Let's say it's a Friday. We know it's a Friday. We know we trade bad on Fridays. I'm only going to come in risking 1 chip because I know it's a Friday to make 2 greens. Even 1 green. I'm happy with just making 1 green on a Friday. But we're going to try to make 2 greens. Boom. We win the trade. Stacking up even more trip. This is our profits. We do not want to give this back in a single trading day. There's no reason to give this back in 1 single trading day. That's the name of the game. The name of the game is put 1 chip up and get 2 to 3 chips back. So we're done. We've almost taken all of the green chips. Now, okay, we've stacked our green chips. We're up in profit. We're up roughly around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. Wait. We can do 4. So 4, 500, 1,000. We're up $1,000 on our trading accounts from risking 125 bucks. We're up $1,000, right? Okay, now let's say, boom, Monday comes around. We don't care for Mondays. We'll risk a chip. Let's say we lose the chip. Oh, we lose on Monday. Call it a day. Let's say we, we broke our rules a little bit. We took 2 setups on Monday. We gave back 2 chips on Monday. We took a trade, lost, took another trade, lost. Okay, gave the market back 2 chips. Okay, Tuesday comes around. Okay, bet. I'm going to risk 2 chips today, 250, right? But this time, I have the trade idea. I see that we have relative equal lows, and I see the trade going way much further. We have a news catalyst. We have an S&T high probability setup. Okay, you get it. So now I'm going to risk 4 chips on this trade. Half of everything I've made in the last couple of days. It is what it is. I don't care. We're just playing chips to make. Let's just say we go for 1 to 2 risk reward. We're risking 4 of these to make And 500 to make 1,000. So 500. I got it mixed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 500 to make 250. 500. 500 to make 1,000. 250, 500, 750, 1,000. Now we're coming in heavy. Boom. We set our chips. Boom. Now we take another win. Sorry. We take another win. Now we're up. Even more chips. This is all of our winning so far. This is how much we're up on the account. Now we just took that big dub. Now I can kind of relax and just go back. Now that I got me 4 black chips, I could up my risk to 0.5%. So now I could risk 1 black chip to make 2 black chips. Now we're doing the same thing that we did with the green chips, but now the percentages just changed. Nothing else changes. We're taking the same quality setups. You know, we're following the same strict rules of 1 to 2 trades a day. Now we're risking 0.5% to make 1%. So after we take this, another winning day. Or we could call it a losing day. Cool. Say we take another trade and we lose again. Cool. Whatever. Okay. Now I come back in the next day. Risk 1 chip. 1 black chip. Right? And then say we lose again. Okay. Now I'm down to 1 black chip. It's our last black chip. If we run out of black chips, we got to cut our risk back down to green chips. So come back in, risk a black chip. Say I catch a quality setup on a Thursday and secure 1 to 2.5, let's say. So boom. Let's say I made this for my profit because I scaled in a little bit more and I aimed for a little bit of a further target. So let's say I made this in a green. Okay, lock it in. Made some of our loss back. Come in the next day to make 2. Boom. 1 to 2 hits. Lock it in. Even a 1 to 1. Even if, you know, your 1 to 2 is almost there and then it pulls back all the way to a 1 to 1 or even break even, that's cool. It's just a nothing day. You still preserved your capital. You feel me? That's cool. Break evens are fine. But in this case, we risked 1, got 2, stack it up. Coming the next day, let's say we go on a little nice 2-day streak. Risk 1, make 2, lock it in. Okay. Friday comes around. We're lowering our risk. Boom, we lose. Cool. Is what it is. It's a Friday. I don't expect much. Monday comes around. We lowered our risk. Say we make it back. A 1 to 1. Even a 1 to 2. Say we make 1 to 2 on Monday. That's cool. Made it back from Friday and some. Okay. Tuesday comes around. Now that I have my chips, I'm going to risk a black. So I'm going to risk 0.5% and a green. And I want to be making 2, 1, boom, locked in. We'll just say we won. Yeah, we locked in this 1 to 1, and then we locked in these. Boom. Now you're up. Let's count our profits that were up. just from, following a simple rule of, just taking 1 to 2 trades a day, following, taking high quality setups, following risk management, and understanding our R multiple. So now we've made 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. So 5,000, 1,250, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 250, 500. So you do 4 of these, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000. 1, 2. So we've made 1,200 plus another 2,000 and some extra 500. So 2,500 plus 1,200, basically. Which is, what's the quick math on that? 2,500 plus 1,200. That'll be like 4,000. You just made $4,000, in about 2 weeks of trading, 3 weeks of trading. Now, when you're doing this, that is just one trading account. Now, let's say we have 10 trading accounts, and this is what I'm working towards, having 10 trading accounts. It's all the same. So 50K. I should probably just use a calculator, I ain't gonna lie. Look, let me ask. So 50K, so 500K, 10 trading accounts. 500K, we're up. Let me just do percentages. Let me count these in percentages. So each one of these is a quarter. So that means 4 of them would be 1%. 1, 2, 2.5, and then 2 of these would be 1%. So 2, 2.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is whatever. We're up 7.5%. 7.5% of, let me ask ChatGPT. 7, so 7%. 7% of 500K. That is going to be $35,000. You made $35,000 trading by just focusing on percents. So if you had 10 50K accounts, all stacked, all taking the same setups, following this risk management plan, and understanding how to stack your chips and not give your chips back, you can make $35,000 in a single month of trading. How insane is that? Actually. And that's only 500K in capital. And that's only risking, quarter, 0.5% and 1/4%. $35,000. That's insane. So if you had 2 accounts, 7% of 100K, that would be 7,000. So wait, is that the right math? 7%. 7% of 100K. That's 7,000. So yeah, if you had two accounts following this risk management plan, um, it's an ATM machine. Oh my gosh, my camera was blocking the screen the whole time. But it's an ATM machine basically. I just gave y'all the sauce to a free ATM machine. And it's that simple. It's all just percentages and stacking your chips and not giving your chips back. And once you have so many chips, you know, the percentage doesn't even have to increase because your account is just compounding. But we're gonna be taking withdrawals. So like we're definitely taking out withdrawals, stacking our chips, continue to stack our chips, not give none back. Then eventually we could start, risking these once we've built a cushion, such a big cushion in your account. And I would say like 5,000 or like 2,500 to 5,000. Honestly, 5,000. Then you could start risking 1% on trades. 1% to make 2%. Boom. If you risk 1% on a 550K account, you just made 1,000 in a day. That's all it is. It's all percentages, but you have to stack your percentages and not give your percentages back. It's simple. I wanted to do that quick run with these poker chips. It's a little like it helps you focus more on just playing the game and taking quality setups and having conviction behind the risk and your bet size that you're wanting to put on trades. But it's simple. 1 to 2 setups a day. Focus on percentages. If you take more than 1 to 2 trades a day, then I would focus on just risking these 1/4%. I wouldn't go anything higher than 1/4% risk. But what's also magic in trading is, you can risk a green to make you could risk 1/4% to make one of these, 0.5%, right? And you can also, risk one of these to make a full percent if you catch a 1 to 4 risk reward. That doesn't happen all the time, but like you could secure runners and let your runners run and bag you in an extra R or half a R of percentage. So you could risk one of these and make 3 of these. You could risk one of those and make 4. Like, focus on risk reward, understand your reward, understand your risk, and 1 to 2 trades a day. It's simple. If you can do that, then the ATM printing money glitch is yours. But you got to have conviction on your trades. You can't be taking trash setups. So honestly, another heads up is just wait for 950. If you could just wait for 950 macro, you can catch a setup damn near every single day, a quality setup every day. And if your quality setup loses, I would just call it a day. Like, you could have taken this break of candle, demand zone entry. I took this liquidity sweep and ended up making money, getting stopped out break even. And then I came in and took this. Since I was up profit on the day, I was like, it's whatever. I'll just risk my profit, and whatever I make, I'm okay being break even and losing my profit for the day if this setup loses. So ended up bagging in another 1 to 2 risk reward off of this demand setup. And then since I understood the direction of the market and how we had resting liquidity down here, I kind of did break my rules just a little bit, but my trading time, my number one rule is just to be done at 12. So I'm cool taking a third setup before 12 o'clock. And as you see, we broke structure lower, created a gap, draw our fib. We entered at the halfway of the range. I think I had like a 40 pip stop or maybe a 50. And I was just aiming for a 1-to-1, a 1 to 1.5. Because I'm okay with that. And especially later on, knowing that volume's going to die. But I knew that it was going to hit these targets right here. So boom, banked in another trade. And I risked one of these to make two of these. Stack our chips. That's what we doing. We stacking our chips every day. That's the game. Stack our chips. Use minimum chips. Use minimum chips to gain maximum, or not maximum, but like if you're in a trade and you're risking one of these and you see that you're up 3 of these, why are you not closing the trade? That is 1, 2, 3. That's 3, R's that you just banked in to potentially make you more R's. Lock in your profit. You feel me? Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. Don't be greedy. Fix greed by understanding when you're up and taking. Moving stop losses to break even. Being content with break even, calling it a day after 12. That's all it is. It's simple. I'm giving y'all the formula to success. Understand your edge. Understand what you're looking for. With these prop firms, you have to kind of take trades every day. Not every day, but like if you want to get consistent payouts, you got to look for some type of quality setup a day. Not every day is going to have quality setups. So where you could like gain a real advantage and edge is understanding when to risk one of these and when to risk one of these. You feel me? So that's all I have for today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Just a quick little rundown on, risk management, a plan, how to go about these funded accounts, and just take your time. There's no reason to rush. Be patient, have discipline, patience, conviction, and execute. It's simple. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all on the next trading video session, whatever I'm finna post next. Glory to the Most High. And I hope all of y'all lock in this year on y'all trading journey. And, make non-negotiables. How you say that? Non-negotiable. Make non-negotiables with yourself. All 2025. Like, a thing I struggle with the most is, in my trading, is I would say patience, but not really. I would say I'm pretty patient, but keep back testing. Don't bullshit back test. Like, really understand the data and the catalyst behind. Like, I understand the catalyst behind why this trade worked out and why it was so high probability. First off, we had SMT at this high. SMT, right? Then we had a strong market structure shift, right? Strong market structure shift. Then we had a demand zone up here, right? You could have entered at the 0.5, stop at this high, but like it would have came really close to your stop loss. So 50 pip stop and put your entry where your stop loss would be completely safe at 50 pips. So like up here, this is the entry that you would have wanted on this trade. And 1 and 2 risk reward, it ended up going further. I could have, held to a 1 to 3 today, but I'm content with a 1 to 2. I'm not greedy. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Glory to the Most High. Make sure y'all join the Discord. Discord will be in the description. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Ooh, this shit simple.